Hey everybody, welcome back. Today's lesson is not an easy one. It's an awesome tune called Glide. Cool thing about it is we are just staying in this little spot up here. First 5 frets of the guitar. I guess there's part on the 7th fret. Either way, really fun song. It'll take some time to get used to. I still mess up as I play it, but it's a lot of fun to play. As always, if you haven't already, please click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications. I really do appreciate it, and let's hop in. All right, so I'm thinking about how to kind of go over this song. Just kind of go over. There's I believe there's four themes. So I'll start with the first theme, and it's the very first part of that first theme, which goes like this. Alright, that's the very first theme. Obviously I'm playing it a little bit slower here than you typically would, but as I learned the song, I was playing it extremely slow for a long time. So we'll start with a slide on the D string, sliding into the 5th fret. And we're hitting that open G right after it. So then you go to that 3rd fret of the G, 3rd fret of the D, back to the open G. And we're going to the 3rd fret of the G, back to the 5th fret of the D. Let's do that part real slow here. And from there, that's a cool little run there. It's a little different than you would normally play it, that you would think of, I guess. So after that, so after you go from right there, so it's going to be an open G to the 7th fret of the G, the 4th fret of the G, open to the 5th fret to the 4th fret, and pulling off again. And you're going to the 5th fret of the D, and your harmonic there. So I'll go through that whole piece real slow here. You do that 2 times. That's the first theme. Goes into the second theme. Goes like this. At least that's how I play it. So I'm starting with the hammer on the 5th fret on the D string. So open to hammer on the 5th fret. Then open to hammer on 3rd fret on the B. Then I hit that open string again there, and then I'm playing it. So that little riff there, hitting the open G string, hammer on 2nd fret, 4th fret of the G, 3rd fret of the B, open on the B, 2nd fret G, 4th fret of the G. And the second part of that second theme starts the same way. This ends on that open G. That's the first part. Alright, you do that whole progression 2 times. Then we go to the third theme, which is probably the trickiest one, I think at least. So that one goes. Oop. Alright, that one's fun. So again, we're always starting on that open D string, hammering onto the 4th fret, and we're hammering on to the 2nd fret here on the G. So again, so we start with open, 4th fret on the D, open to the 2nd fret of the G. We're going to do that hammer on and pull off there. After you do that pull off, going back to the 4th fret of the D string, to the open G, to the 5th fret of the A, and then to the open D. Alright, so after you do that first part there, so we're going to hit the 3rd fret of the B string. We're going to pull off to an open. And then you're going to do the open hammer on the 4th fret of the G 3 times. And that is the first part of the third theme. So second part. So second part starts off exactly the same as the first. So you're hammering on there on that D string. The difference in the second part, actually it's almost exactly the same. So the only difference there, instead of going to the A string, so you're going to do the open, hammer onto the 4, open on the G string to the 2nd, pull off, 4th fret of the D, open G, and you're going to the 5th fret of the D, open G. Alright, so we've gone through 3 themes. Let's go from the top here. I'll go pretty slowly though. starts on the G string with a open to the hammer on the 4th fret. So then we're going to the 5th fret of the B, and we're doing the pull off here. So hammer on, so kind of a hammer on pull off the 5th fret to the open 2 times. And do the same thing on the 3rd fret. So that one's not too terrible there. So I think that the toughest part is as you transition from the 3rd theme into this 4th theme, you want to hit this 4th fret a couple times pretty quickly. So like if you're playing this part full speed, it's so you're really hammering onto that 4th fret pretty much as quick as you can, like 2 to 3 times. But again, if you just get the basic gist of it down, the speed will definitely come. And you do that 3 times, and that ends all these themes. We've got some basic chords, just a D to a G, a D to a G twice actually, and a C, D, G, E minor, sorry, C, D, go through the whole thing all over again. Alright, thank you all very much for watching. Really fun tune. Please leave any feedback, comments below, and we'll see you again soon.